I'm back. Now, unfortunately for the time being, every vlog that I shot over my trip that isn't already on Instagram or YouTube is gone for the time being, as I discussed in my last vlog. Hopefully we're gonna try to retrieve it somehow, but even if we do ever retrieve it, it will probably be months from now before we ever do. But on the bright side, I am back to the daily vlog, and it should be fun. Now, there are a few key differences to the vlog that weren't true last time I was making the vlog. For one, as you look behind me, you can see that the apartment's pretty much empty. Emily has packed up the entire apartment, and secondly, she's moved. She's on her way to Reno, which is where I'll be in a couple of months. So it's just me in an empty apartment for who knows how long. Now, while I've certainly lived apart from Emily before, when I lived in New York City or in Denver, this is the first time I've lived apart from her as a married person. Now, it's not really any different. Our relationship really hasn't changed before we were married. After we were married, it was pretty much the same. We were already living together, had the same bank account. Nothing much that changed, but for the next 3 months, it's just me. I mean, of course, my parents will be here, and I can go see other family members, but I'll be living in an empty apartment, which won't be easy. Now, luckily, or perhaps unluckily, depending how you look at it, I'm going to be super busy for the next 2 months. We just finished shooting our feature film last night. We called it, it's a wrap. We finished everything, which is just kind of insane that I am at a point at 24 years old that I've shot a feature film. But for the next 2 months, all we're going to be doing is editing. It has to be done for September 26th so we can try to get into Sundance. If we'll actually get it into Sundance or any film festival is, well, not very likely, but we have to try. So today's been about as uneventful as days can be. I literally worked from the moment I woke up until about now. And the plan was to go to my parents to hang out with Jimmy and Sophia, and as I was driving out, well, I saw something on my car. You see, due to the nature of the film I'm making, I actually had to use a car, and my car just wouldn't really fit the part, so I'd been borrowing my parents' car for the last 2 weeks, so I haven't driven my car in a while. But I was walking to my parents' car to drive it back to their house. I saw this little orange sticker on my car. Now, I've probably seen these little orange stickers on cars across the country. Basically, the idea is the car is abandoned. Now, of course, my car isn't abandoned, but there is a bit of a legal issue. You see, a few weeks ago, I received a new license plate in the mail so I could, change my license plate and registration, all that stuff. And I paid for the registration, but I didn't change the license plate because I had a feature film going on. I had a lot going on in my life. I was graduating from college. I was doing a lot of things, so it wasn't really at the top of mind. And with Emily packing things up, I think it just got moved around, and now I can't find my license plate. Now, basically what that means is my car is considered abandoned, and I got a little orange sticker on it. And if I don't find the new license plate in the next 72 hours, the car's gonna be towed, which is not my favorite thing in the world, not really something I want to deal with at the moment, but it's where I'm at. So I'm searching the apartment sort of frantically, hoping that I can find it, but to be honest, I don't know if I will. Now, if I don't find it, what will happen next? I'm not really sure, but for the time being, I'm just gonna look for it for a bit and just hope, I guess. Now, the bitter irony of this whole fiasco is I was actually planning on selling my car. My car is not a good car at all. It's actually a really bad car. I've had it since high school. I bought it with my own money. I'm very proud of my car, but it's not a good car. It has over 200,000 miles on it, and it probably should have stopped running 100,000 miles ago. But it keeps going and going and going. And, it's a great car, but it was time to get rid of it. So the fact that now, of all times, my car is about to be towed for being abandoned is some sort of poetic irony or justice or something. I don't really much know. I'm gonna be honest, when I saw it, a little part of me is like, well, maybe just let it get towed, not your problem anymore, but I really need to find that license plate. So I still haven't been able to find my license plate yet. Jimmy's here. We're gonna look a little bit more, but we took a break to get some Big Lug, which is pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna find it. I think I'm just gonna order a new one, which should probably be fine, but we'll look. We'll see.